Hello. So, daily mentor call day 19, the cool things about essential oils. This is literally your guys' stepping stone and mine too. So remember how I told you I am a doTERRA Gold, so I've been doing the business for a few years now. And I am literally rebranding and restructuring everything I've ever done following Elise's protocol. And that's what these debriefs are about, because as I've kind of went through my journey, I hope that if there's some pitfalls that I've had, that you guys can avoid them. So the way that this is all structured out, it is legit just her whole entire script. So the whole script of how you're going to talk about the oils and how you're going to educate people. And remember, a few ones up, she said, what do you need in your classes? And she's got the little sample bottles of, you know, whatever you kind of want to put in there or whatever. But you can put peppermint, wild orange, lemon, lavender. Some of those are great ones because people recognize the smell, and they're also like so many different ways to use them. They're simple and easy to use, and people get excited about them. People get excited about samples. So this is just literally this is a past tense sample. So this is just one of our little samples that I've got that it's actually going out to a potential customer right now. But they're cute little bottles. Everybody loves them. They got a little label on them. But yeah, like I say, she's got everything, the 3 cool things about essential oils, how you can use them, and then you get them to reiterate, and you give whoever talks a sample. And so what also it does too is as you're going through it, you can talk about the sample. So past tense is known as the tension blend because it's really, really great for any sort of tension you get up in your head. You can rub it around there. If people are feeling sometimes like their head's gonna explode or something. And I actually really, really like it because the blend's also quite calming. So I use it if I know I'm gonna be on a long haul flight and I get really stiff shoulders. So I put it just on my shoulders, behind my neck, and I go on the flight and I smell really nice. And a lot of people ask me what kind of perfume I've got on. And I tell them it's essential oils, and there starts the conversation. But super cool, keep it super simple, and then hand it to them. And then you can go on to the next one. What I used to do is not this. So I used to do a number of different classes. Some of them were when I first started, I didn't have enough confidence to say I knew much about essential oils. I'm not an aromatherapist, I'm just a person who uses them. And instead of following along and giving guidance to where people can get the the research and all the information on the oils and sharing my experiences, I just kept everything so vague that some of the feedback I got was that I wasn't giving enough information. Then it went to the other side where my class structure was literally, I did the history of oils, and then I went into that you can use them every single day. I talked about how you can use them aromatically, topically, or internally. And then I went through the top 10 oils. Now that is a whole heck of a lot. I also went into CPTG, which is Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade, and the different grades or the different buckets of oils that are out there on the market today, the regulations that are out there, or the non-regulations, as I should say. So my class was about 45 minutes of boom. You know, your head was gonna explode when you were leaving. By the time that the class was done, and then I said to people, you know, my clothes wasn't very strong, I'll give myself that. So then people were interested about the oils. Well, they only had an hour to spare because they got to go pick up the kids or they got to go get groceries, that sort of thing. So 45 minutes, they have no time to look in anything, to ask me questions, because at the end their minds are blown. I didn't really let them interact so much because I was scared they were going to ask me a question. I really, really like this. I also like the comments, I don't know, let's look it up. And that is crucial because if you are not an expert, that is okay. You can still sell essential oils. People sell things all the time. They might not be an expert exactly in the product, but they know their product. And more importantly, they know where they can get the information for the product. And that's the same for you. You use the oils, you love the oils, you are a product of the product, but when it comes to all the details and the fine chemical constituencies and all that sort of stuff of every oil, you don't need to know that because there's a book that knows it for you. It's called the Modern Essential Book. You can look it up. You can look it up with your customer. If they ask you a question you don't know, say, I don't know, let's look it up together. You grab the book and you look it up. That's it. One, it's duplicatable, so people think, oh, well, she doesn't know everything. If she can do it, I can do it. Two, you're not giving claims and saying that you are going to giving false claims, which is against company regulations as well as governmental regulations. And also, you're not getting yourself on loose footing that, you may say that something is correct. However, you're not an expert in that field. So like I say, push them towards the resources, keep it super cool, simple, 3 simple ways, talk about it. And also too, she debunks anybody who, some of the hecklers, especially the medical professionals. I think this is awesome because medical professionals know so much. Those are the experts that we turn to, right? And so we're not saying we know more than them. We're just saying this is what we know, and we're gonna break it down for people who are just like us. And I think that's super duper important. So I hope you guys get a lot out of this. I'm in the middle of reading my script 5 times, and I'm just reading it exactly on the screen, and over time I'm hoping that it will just flow out of my mouth. So stay posted, and I want to hear how you guys are doing and what you guys are finding hard and what you guys are finding easy with the script, and anything that you guys have found and what you might have done before and what you're changing. All right, talk to you soon.